What's up YouTube, Adam here, and in this video I'm going to be bringing you an unboxing of this. This exceptionally large box came just this morning, and in fact when I first got it I thought it wasn't exactly what I had ordered, but no, when I opened it up it most definitely was. And this is the Chillblast Defiant mini 13-inch gaming laptop, and I'm going to be bringing you guys my unboxing and also performance tests on this nice little machine. Now I've got this in really because of you guys asking me to get things slightly different from the Apple MacBooks in terms of notebooks, and also something that is a bit different to the Alienwares that I've previously reviewed as well. Now this particular one, you can find them at chillblast.com. I'll leave a link down in the video description that will take you to this particular laptop and give you all of the details and specifications. Now into the unboxing itself, the packaging is fairly generic as you might expect from a custom build company, and included in the box we get the power cable itself, we get the power brick, and we also get a CD with all of the drivers and operating system on, along with the manual as well. Now as we take a closer look, you can see that the actual power brick is a fairly decent size and not too big at all. Quite easy to fit in your bag and be able to carry this around, and doesn't weigh a huge amount either. Now onto the actual laptop itself, and on first impressions it feels and looks extremely nice indeed, especially at this price point. Now the actual top of this laptop is made out of this really nice kind of premium feeling sort of rubbery material. Feels very nice to the touch and actually looks very nice as well. As we open it up, we get a glimpse of that 13-inch screen. This is a full 1080p panel, 16:9 ratio, and it's only 2.8mm thick. You can see as well it's not a full glossy display, it's actually fairly matty and doesn't really give off many reflections at all. Now in terms of specifications, one of the best specs about this particular little laptop is the graphics card. It comes with a GTX 765M, that's with 2GB of GDDR5 video RAM, and in addition to that it also comes with 8GB of RAM and also a 1000GB or 1TB Seagate Momentus XT hybrid SSD stroke HDD. So some very nice specifications indeed. In addition to the NVIDIA 765M, it also comes with some onboard graphics from Intel that come included with the chipset, and it uses that just to save on battery power when you don't require a great huge level of graphics processing. Now in terms of processor, this also comes with one of the latest processors from Intel, the Core i7-4700MQ. This is a quad-core processor clocked at 2.5 GHz with the ability to boost up to 3.5 GHz. Now in addition to all of this, we also get a VGA and HDMI video output, as well as built-in 802.11n wireless, some USB 3 ports, Gigabit Ethernet ports, USB 2 ports, and also multiple audio jacks as well. On the bottom we have a removable battery, so you can actually buy additional batteries for this and swap them out as and when you want to, if you want to have just that much more charge when you're out and about with this. Now in addition to that, round on the front we also get a built-in SD card reader as well, so there's no need to carry one of those around with you, keeping the bulk to an absolute minimum. Now let's turn it on and see how long this takes to boot up. The actual operating system that comes with this is Windows 8.1 as standard, and indeed because of that hybrid SSD stroke HDD, this should boot up in a reasonably quick time. All of your actually most frequently used bits of data are all stored on the SSD, meaning you get a really nice throughput in terms of read and write from those most frequently used bits of data, and then the rest of it, the larger items, can all be stored inside the HDD. And there we go, that was about 30 seconds. As the screen comes on for the first time, we get a really nice impression as to just how good this little 1080p panel is, and I'm really impressed with it. The actual reflections really aren't that bad at all. It's much better than, like I say, my MacBook Pro, even the Retina edition, with the way that they do the screen on that. It's got an ever so slightly matte finish to it. The color reproduction, the saturation, the clarity, it's all extremely good considering this tiny little package. In terms of my first impressions of the performance, it feels very snappy indeed. Doesn't seem to be any hard disk drive lag, which is good, and the processor seems to be keeping up extremely nicely. Now I installed 3D Mark on this. I'm going to run through and give it a nice testing in terms of the GPU and CPU performance of this little 13-inch laptop. Now, in addition to this, I actually recorded some sound coming out of this when the fans were at their highest during this 3D Mark, so I'll give you an idea of exactly how that sounds at its very loudest now. One thing I did notice almost immediately when the fans were kicking in at their loudest is that they are most definitely not anywhere near as loud as the Retina MacBook Pro or the MacBook Air, which really are quite loud when you get those fans kicking in and they're actually performing at their very highest. And the actual 3D Mark score itself, you can see starting off at 2,600, 13,000 comes next, 76,000 comes after that, and then when we actually look at the details, it comes in at about 2,600 in terms of their markings. That puts it directly in between a gaming laptop and an ultralight notebook, which is probably where this laptop deserves to be. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you want to see more on this kind of thing, then please do hit that thumbs up button, and I will see you all in the next one. See ya.